when we come back inside the Mary Kay Cosmetics sales empire.
Are you ready for the most exciting night of your life?
The women who love it, some who left it.
It's 24/7 Mary Kay, Mary Kay, Mary Kay on your mind.
And how do they get those pink Cadillacs? Next on The Secrets of the Cell.
It is an army some 600,000 strong in the U.S. alone. Their favorite vehicle? Pink Cadillacs, of course. That may have tipped you off. It's Mary Kay Cosmetics and its legion of devoted sellers and buyers. Not just selling makeup, but a version of the American dream. Some say, however, that their experience wasn't all pretty and pink. Here's Rebecca Jarvis.
Are you ready for the most exciting night of your life?
Musical performances, sashes and crowns, and an amped-up audience that can't seem to get enough. This scene has all the glamour and glory of the Miss America pageant. But this is no beauty contest. It's a celebration of sales. Welcome to Awards Night at Seminar, the annual convention of the iconic cosmetics and skincare company, Mary Kay.
We're a global company in over 35 markets worldwide, and we sell our products through a direct sales business model.
We'll just sample some of the skincare.
Direct sales. That means Mary Kay doesn't sell its products in stores or online, but through independent beauty consultants like Kelly Johnsrud, who sell to friends, family, and anyone they meet.
With our Mary Kay eyeliner, like once it's on, it's really on, okay? Just blend it in.
Skincare classes like this. Women sitting around a dining room table are the foundation of the company's $4 billion sales empire.
That is your shade.
The Cosmetics Colossus was founded 53 years ago by Mary Kay Ash, recognized as a titan of American entrepreneurship. And Mary Kay products from lip gloss to eyeliner have been recognized for their quality.
A lot of you are already like in love with some of these products, and that's how I feel too.
The company's website promotes the chance to sign up as a great part-time choice or a lucrative full-time opportunity if you choose. Kelly grew up as a Mary Kay kid.
My mom started her business when I was 7 years old.
This is the only career she's known, but fellow sales directors Brian Reeves and Larice Patterson worked corporate jobs before joining Mary Kay, in part because of the flexibility it offers working moms.
So we're going to go make a product delivery, and it's to one of my great friends.
With Mary Kay, you really start there with the friends, the family, the relatives. And sometimes that can be a little awkward.
Working with family and friends can be comfortable if you're upfront and have great communication and expectations going in.
The company's founder provided some guidance for her sales force.
She charged us with walking into a skincare class or a facial and acting like they had a sign around their neck that says, "Make me feel important."
Hey, hot stuff. Okay, goodies.
And you look gorgeous this morning.
Thank you, you too.
These women are not just selling cosmetics, but a business opportunity. That's because consultants make money not only on product sales. They can rise in the ranks by signing up other people to join the team. You get a commission whenever your recruits order product.
One of the women was at a party 2 weeks ago. We stopped me and said, "I want to talk to you about the promotion Mary Kay is doing in September." So potentially signing up to do the business.
Plus, once 24 people have signed up to join your unit, you're on your way to one of these, a famed pink Cadillac. Custom designed just for Mary Kay. Each of these 3 success stories drives one.
Obviously the most famous trophy on wheels, and it is a lot of fun.
It's like a representation of the American dream on the road, and I think a lot of people know that.
That's just one of the awards consultants can earn.
This one is for my own personal sales, the Queen's Court of Sharing.
And at Seminar, there's even a throne.
You may not think you would like that, Rebecca, but let me tell you, when you're on the stage and there is an adoring audience cheering for you, you get into it.
Unlike other businesses, a Mary Kay consultancy doesn't cost much to launch, just $100 for a starter kit.
You know, one of the things that was most important to Mary Kay was that she create a low-cost way for a woman to own her own business and be her own boss.
And Mary Kay's buyback policy offers 90% refunds for all inventory purchased within the last 12 months.
If I didn't love it and if I couldn't find my way of doing it, then I had a little bit of a safety net.
Today, Mary Kay claims a worldwide sales force of 3.5 million, and it's easy to find women who rave about the company. What's harder is to get answers to the kind of question you hear all the time on Shark Tank.
What was your profit of that?
What will you make? What's your profit on that?
What did you make in your very best year?
Yeah, you know what? I would have to look.
You don't know?
Because we have the freedom and flexibility to ramp it up when we want to ramp it up and ramp it down when we want to ramp it down. I would have to look, actually.
Do you know, Larice?
It was well over 100,000.
What was it after expenses?
It was still extremely profitable. I mean, honestly, my expenses did drastically go up that year.
What did you make last year with Mary Kay?
I would have to look. I'm not to 6 figures yet, but I'm in the neighborhood. If I don't know my exact numbers, it's because I'm really focusing on what my day is like. Do I love my life?
One of the things I love about Mary Kay is she always said the P&L in our world is people, not profit and loss, but it's people.
As for Mary Kay Corporate, well, in its magazine, Applause, the company touts the whopping commission checks top earners take home. But it is determined not to reveal what kind of income you can expect if you choose to go for that lucrative full-time opportunity.
We're very careful not to share averages because it really depends on each individual circumstance. And the vast majority of women, they're interested in earning a little extra income for their families.
But if I'm a mom and I need to put food on my table, and I'm thinking about going this direction, I want to know, can I support my family on this?
I think if you look at it, you realize that you buy the product at a 50% discount, you sell it at a suggested retail price. So typically if you pay $7 for the product, you sell it for $14. You know what that gross profit is going to be.
The company has a great story to tell, but these former Mary Kay consultants are about to tell a less glossy version.
We would go to the mall. We would go,
Stay with us.
Starbucks.
Once again, Rebecca Jarvis and more of 2020's The Secrets of the Cell.
Lynn Powell-Glowacki could barely contain her glee when she was up on stage at this Mary Kay event. As a sales director, she even painted one of her basement walls pink.
This is Success Summit.
Today, she looks back on those moments with disappointment. Now, any company will have its detractors. In fact, there's even a website where disgruntled ex-consultants share their stories. That's how we got in touch with Lynn and these other women who say after trying it part-time, they left their jobs to do Mary Kay full-time.
I worked in marketing for a medical company.
I was a therapist.
I'm a muralist.
I was a government contractor.
And they hoped to make big bucks. Yet they all left years ago disappointed.
All 4 of you became sales directors. How much work did that take?
It's 24/7 Mary Kay, Mary Kay, Mary Kay on your mind. I may have to go to 8, 9, 10 people before I get somebody who agrees to have a skincare class.
We would go to the mall. We would go, we would go to Starbucks. You go to the grocery store, you'd hang out in the purse aisle. You would try to meet people to sell them Mary Kay, and not just sell them, but sell them on a business eventually.
Where did they say most of their income came from?
Recruiting.
Recruiting.
And when they couldn't make their numbers, they say they would sometimes order extra product just to maintain their status. The cars, the applause washing over them at seminar.
And if your team falls short, if you don't want to lose your directorship, you kick in that extra money and you get that extra product. Yeah, and make that happen.
Candace Santamoro, a software engineer when she joined Mary Kay, says she was a step away from the top tier in the company. But then she started feeling ashamed of how she'd gotten there.
I encouraged people to place orders in order for us to make our numbers. You have people doing crazy things, recruiting their grandmother, ordering lots of products so that they can be honored for that and recognized for that at seminar.
Candace was even recognized in Applause magazine. And yet, she walked away from Mary Kay in 2007.
I was earning income for the most part on the backs of other women, and I saw with my own 2 eyes the warehousing of the product, meaning they had basements full of it, or closets full of it, or garages full of it.
That shocks me to hear that.
How do you know the product isn't ending up in people's basements?
Oh, trust me, Rebecca, we know that women love to buy Mary Kay products over and over again.
The company says tens of millions of dollars of consultant orders are shipped directly to consumers every year. Even so, take a look at this. Inventory from a consultant who is leaving the company. She agreed to show us boxes of product she said she bought to keep her status.
On the rare occasion that we do hear that someone has purchased more than they can sell, we absolutely address that and make sure that they know they have the opportunity to utilize the 90% buyback. That's important.
But note, any bonuses and prizes based on you ordering those products will be deducted. So, what's it like to attend a Mary Kay guest event as a prospective consultant? We wanted to see for ourselves, so we showed up at this recent event with hidden cameras. We walk into a room full of people, mostly women. There's a festive mood. Music, food, beverages. We're later invited to check out the cars outside. This pink Cadillac grabs our attention. We're even invited to sit inside.
And it's got like memory seats, so like, check this out, girl.
Walking around, we heard this.
Free. Yeah, Mary Kay cars. Free. What do you mean free? Can we sell what? Free. I have my 5th free car, and you get them free. Tax, title tags, insurance covered, gas is a write-off. It's free. You sign your name and you drive away. Start a Mary Kay business. It's $100 to get started. When you have 5 team members, you go on Target for a free car. It's that simple. So as long as you're working, there's a production, but it's so simple to do when you have a team.
But it depends on your definition of simple. To earn the lowest level car, a Chevy Cruze, a consultant must build a 14-member team that orders $20,000 in wholesale over 4 months. And to drive that coveted pink Cadillac SRX, first you need 24 unit members to become a sales director, then $102,000 worth of unit wholesale orders over 6 months. And if you don't maintain required production levels, there's a copay. Later inside, we sat down with another director. Unlike the people we interviewed at Mary Kay, she had no problem telling us how much money we could expect to earn.
But if you have 5 or 6 hours, you can literally make $500 or $600
a week.
Sure, Sean, absolutely. And that's just in
5 to 6 hours?
Wow, that's $100 an hour?
Right, because what you're doing is you're holding parties and you get half of what you sell an hour. A party's about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
And the average party for a new person is $200. So if you hold 3 of those a week, that's $600, right? You're going to make half, that's $300, okay?
But corporate says you can't take that number to the bank. And it's a no-no for sales directors to make those claims.
Again, I'll tell you, anytime I hear someone talking about averages, I can tell you with certainty that's not the way we teach people to talk about the Mary Kay business.
And why do you think it's happening then?
Well, I wasn't there and wasn't involved in the event. I'd hate to speculate, but people make mistakes sometimes. We are all human.
You don't have to see much of Mary Kay seminar to see that these women are getting a lot more out of the experience than commissions, the camaraderie, the fun, and for some, the pink Cadillac. How hard would you be willing to work for all that? That's for you to decide.